It's the Hisense rl462n4ec1 fridge. It's lovely and tall, so it's a kind of larger style, and it's in stainless steel colour. It arrived to me almost a week ago now by two delivery guys who were absolutely fantastic. I can't thank AO enough for their wonderful service. It arrived on time. As I was told, you get a little text message to let you know when it will be, and it arrived exactly when I was told it would. The two guys unpacked the fridge, took all the packaging away, brought it into my kitchen and set it up exactly where I wanted it to be, so I was really delighted with their service. Just a wee word, if you're wanting to change the direction that your door opens up, because when it came to me it opened this way and I wanted it to open the other way because it's going to sit side by side with my Hisense freezer, you have to lie it flat on its back in order to do that. So think about which way you want your door to open before you stand it up and plug it in, because you need to lie it flat in the back. This here is the control panel which operates your fridge. It's very easy to use. When you first turn on your machine, you just press the power button, very simple as you would expect. And to set the temperature, you press the fridge button. Now it gives you different options from, I think 8 degrees is the highest, and every time you press it, it changes. So 8 all the way down. It recommends that you put it at 4 degrees. So that's what I've got mine set at. There's also a super cool function, which is great if you've just gone and done your big shop and you've been out in the car and you want to just put your stuff in the fridge and for it to cool down really quickly. You press super cool and that gives you an extra 2 degrees less, so it takes it down to 2 degrees for me, and that cools your produce down much quicker, and it goes off after I think about 6 hours or something like that. It tells you in the manual. There's also a holiday mode, which is if you're emptying your fridge and you're going on holiday for a couple of weeks, you can put it on that, and it's an energy saving mode, so it uses much less power, but it's not suitable to keep food in it when you're away on holiday if you've got it set on holiday mode. It's just something to be aware of. There's an alarm on it as well when you've say you're filling up your fridge after you've been your big shop and you've left the door hanging open. If it's open for 2 minutes, it starts to beep, and then it beeps 3 times every minute until you close it over, or if you press the alarm button it'll stop doing that. There's also a child lock, which when I first got it thought it meant it was going to lock the door and stop my children stealing all the food, but that isn't what happens. The child lock is for the control panel. So if you press and hold this for 3 seconds, the child lock comes on, and that means that they can't adjust the temperature of your fridge, because you wouldn't want your kids messing about with that. On the front of the fridge you can see that we've got a water dispenser. It also has a lock and unlock function, and it's absolutely fantastic if you like your water really ice cold as we do. It's filled up from inside, you don't need to plumb in this machine. It's absolutely fantastic. So inside here, this is where you fill up your water dispenser. Very simply just twist it and lift it open and fill it up with a jug. Really simple, anybody could do it. As you can see inside the fridge there's absolutely tons of space. I'm so delighted with it, especially at this time of year when you're doing a lot of entertaining. I've got all the kids' selection boxes that they got for Christmas in there. There's loads and loads of space. You've got your top shelf with 2 egg trays, so you can fit a dozen eggs in there easily, but if you had more than that there's more space for another half dozen easy. Lots of different shelves to hold your drinks. I absolutely love it. There's loads and loads of space. In the actual main fridge you've got a little plastic wine rack, which is sort of flexible plastic, and that's great just for holding your bottles in place. But as this is so big, I can take a whole shelf for bottles of juice in here, even with a family my size. There's 2 drawers down the bottom for your fruit and veg, or for your meat, or whatever you want to use them for, but just absolutely tons of space. It's a brilliant appliance. It's well lit from the top, I really can't fault it. This Hisense fridge is absolutely perfect for us. We're a family of 5, 2 adults and 3 children, and it's like having extra cupboard space. Thanks very much AO, it's a really fantastic appliance.